I think it might be the end. Hiya dishies. Oh my gosh, it is so cold here today. It is 45 degrees outside. I know many of you live where it's really cold, and I have to say, I really admire you. I have a healthy respect for you being able to endure extreme weather. I am freezing. I am having a cuppa because I'm so cold. I went to an estate sale last week. I only got the tiniest bit of footage. This house was very cute and very clean, but it was tiny. The rooms were tiny and it was packed. I went on the first day because that was the only time I could go. And I thought, oh, I'll go early and yeah. I couldn't believe how many people that were there. But on the photos for advertising the estate sale, I saw that there were some dolls there. So I'll take you in for a little peek. I only got a few things. I went thrifting afterward. I didn't even turn my camera on because there was just nothing. It's where the same places I always take you, the same stuff you've already seen. I got, just a couple things. So just gonna be a quick little sharing of my haul. And I'll take you in for the little peek. And then we'll meet back here with our cuppas and I'll show you what I bought. Hi. Hi.
So the price that you see is less than half of what we have sold. We were here hours and hours, specifically on this. Yeah. This is the book that's not recent. Yeah.
Could eat the full thing on that cat?
No, I have, this is a lamp.
Oh, really?
I have the lamps of the.
Cute.
Yeah, but I have
Cute.
3 or 4 highlights.
What was that?
I do the lawn table and we do, this is actually the lamp. Yeah. Yeah. We were here for days. We were here for days. Yeah. But let me show you what I did.
This is cool. I know it was just a peek. So in the garage, they had quite a few things, and you know that I like to buy these old plugs and extension cords for my old house, and I don't even use all of them, but why am I picking these up? But this one was really cool because it just retracts inside. You pull both ends and then you just twist this to wind it back in there. This one is a General Electric to open. Pry here, I guess you can open it up. Yeah, so it's probably not the safest extension cord, but I liked it. Oops. The little things I bought, she probably didn't even charge me really much for any of it. So yeah, I bought that, and then also in the garage there was this little silver polish. There was lots of little tools like this in there. This one says Haggerty, Silversmiths, and something I can't see, but I thought I could use that for cleaning and dusting on some of my minis. I saw this in one of the doll rooms just sitting there, and of course the red cover drew me, and I'm guessing that says 1,000 words in English. I don't know what this means. 12 equals 40 equals 1,000. It makes me think of buying toilet paper. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I did end up looking it up online, and I think it is from the 50s. Anyway, it's obviously, it's like a little German dictionary. Maybe that means there's 12 issues of 40 pages each or something like that. Anyway, it had some really cute illustrations. And I thought that Alicia might like this. To the melody of, oh, this is a little song, to the melody of something in German that I don't understand. I must look out for another stenographer. You know, useful things like that that people are always saying. Let us catch flies. That's cute. And kind of gross. Anyway, it's got some fun word pages and the cute little illustrations, and I thought Alicia might have fun crafting with that since it's already kind of in pieces anyway. And I bought this for a friend. This is an old wall pocket made in Japan in perfect condition. Look at those beautiful, beautiful colors. Beautiful. Let me tell you, no one was really interested in the dollies that were there. I got this one, and she was wearing, she was dressed up in a little bit of a girly outfit, but I'm gonna call her a boy because I need a few boy babies. So this is gonna be the brother. This is going to be the brother, and he was dressed in a very frilly outfit. You saw him there, and this is all cotton. It's actually a really nice doll dress, but I just didn't really like the dresses that were on the dolls, and I wanted to take them off and examine them anyway. Look at his eyes. He's kind of scary. Do you think he's scary? I don't think he's scary, but I could see why someone would think he's scary. Well, he is marked Horseman doll. So he's made out of composition. That's that compressed sawdust and wood, and there were lots of different formulas on like paper, all kinds of things. And he has a swiveling little head, which is kind of unusual. He has a stuffed body, which feels like it might be cloth stuffed or cotton stuffed, and then they made the joints in the legs by making little seams here, and his legs are all composition. Sure, his eyes could be tin. A lot of the eyes were tin, but it's hard to tell. So in my book, I couldn't decide if he was a baby precious or an enchanting eyes. Now the enchanting eyes dolls, even though the color of his eyes is a bit enchanting, the enchanting eyes dolls kind of looked, their eyes kind of floated from side to side. And even though his eyes are loose, I don't think they're really doing that. But I don't know. I'm not sure. So I think he might just be a baby precious, or he might be something else that wasn't in my book. There's a whole book on Horseman dolls, but I don't have that. So he was probably actually made at the end of the 1930s, 1939, and probably into the 40s. And I think he's just wonderful. And I paid $15. Horseman dolls are very popular because they're so cute. I paid $15 each for them, and they're probably at least worth twice what I paid for them. So that's not bad. But I really like him, and I'm gonna leave him undressed now. Do you have a name for him? Leave it in the comments if you do. And then I bought her. I really loved her face. She was wearing this green dress, which was probably, this was a homemade dress probably in the 1980s or 70s. She is marked EIH, which is for Edward Imeson Horseman. She's also a Horseman doll. She has tin eyes, which I love. I love the dolls with the tin eyes. And she's got just this cute little mouth. And she is also composition. She is a mama doll, meaning she's got a voice box inside. And she is actually older than her brother. He was from the late, what did I say, the late 30s. She actually is from the teens to the 20s. So I figure she's anywhere from 1915 to 1925 based on her marking and the way she's made. So her ashy blonde hair, I'm not quite sure what it's made out of. I think it might be human hair. It's a vintage wig, but it's not an antique wig. But she has an opening in her head, which is really unusual for a composition doll. So I'm not really too sure about that. Now the thrift store. I just bought a couple things there. That thrift store is always good for books, so of course that's what I bought there. I did buy, remember that's the thrift store where I bought all the linens. That's where I went, the MPVS store, and they didn't have anything, but I got a couple books because they're always good for books. And I found a match to one of the towels, one of the linen towels that I bought. And I actually wanted to send these to a friend of mine. And I was very happy to find the pair because they will go nicely together. I bought these little umbrellas. They were $1 for 4 of them, which is probably too much, but I really liked them. I have a whole bunch of these that I've been using for package toppers, and I could do the same with these. Books, books, books. I have to hurry now. I have to take in my broken computer. I got this book, the 2-ounce backpacker. I got this for my daughter and her husband. They like to go out exploring, and I thought they might enjoy this. Well, it's from the 80s. And I bought this one. This book was $2, and it's from 1947. It's a child's story of St. Francis Cabrini. And it's just a saint story about a young girl who wants to become a missionary. And such a sweet, sweet story with very pretty illustrations, very inspiring. But one of the reasons I bought it, in addition to the story, is my son Julian, who lives at home here, he is learning how to repair old books. And I thought that he might want to try out his skills on that. And look at this beautiful book. This one was from 1951 and it was $3. It's called The Round Meadow, and it's just, I mean, the cover alone is worth the price. It's just beautiful. It's an old school library book, but I don't mind. I thought that it was just so beautiful. And I didn't read the story, but it's kind of, you know, about the little deer who goes running off and, you know, in search of his mother probably. And it just has some really sweet illustrations. They're like little sketches. And I also bought this for a friend. I'm not giving this to Alicia to destroy. Of course, you could read it to your kids or grandkids. That's all I have. I know it wasn't very much, but I blabbered on. And I have to run because I have to take my broken computer into the doctor. I think it might be the end of it. At any rate, I'm so glad you stopped by. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you liked the most. Tell me if you know anything about these items. And don't forget to come back on the 1st for the giveaway. I have no idea what I'm going to give away. It's already the end of February. Come back. Have a great day, everyone. Talk. Doesn't make any sense.